All right, back here with another video answering another question. I've been asked, how does a shaved head or a buzz cut look after a hair transplant? Some people are a bit worried about how their hair will look if they buzz it down really short or shave their head after having a hair transplant, so let's try to answer that question. The short answer is that it varies depending on the area of the hair transplant and the density of the grafts implanted. In most cases, if you buzz your hair down really short, it won't be something that's like clearly obvious to most people in passing. But if a hair transplant is done improperly, for example, if like temple implantations are done at the wrong angle, unnatural angles, then it might be a little bit more noticeable. I've had 3 transplants for 11,102 total grafts, so most of the top of my head is transplanted hair. And a few months ago, I did buzz all of my hair off with a 0-length buzzer guard. Okay, I haven't shaved my head completely, but I did buzz it all off with a 0-length guard, so got it super short. And here are some pictures of how it looked before it grew back out. In my case, I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty much, like a regular shaved head or super short buzz cut. It's not that noticeable, that there's been any surgical work done, which is pretty remarkable because I've had 3 sizable transplants for 11,102 grafts. So for it to look as normal as it does from most angles is pretty remarkable. It does look a little bit less dense, I'd say, on top than a person who has experienced no hair loss, of course. But since the back and sides of my hair were extracted as donor areas, those areas have also become less dense in the process, making the entire head look a little bit more uniform, a little bit more equal. So it's not like a drastic contrast between the top and the back and the sides. So that's a good thing in my case. I think my hair buzzed down really short looks comparable to some good cases of scalp micropigmentation, SMP. The good cases of that where it looks like, really short buzz cut, except, my hair is real growing hair, of course. However, the weakest part of your hair appearance, if you're going to buzz your hair down really short or shave your head, is going to be the donor extraction area on the back. And, how bad that area looks is going to be dependent on, various factors like skin tone, the extraction size of the tool that was used to extract the hair grafts from the back and the sides. So, shaving it down to no length at all is probably going to reveal those dot scars. So if you don't want those to be visible at all, then of course just keep your hair a little bit longer than that to help cover up that scarring in the back. And if you've had the FUT, the strip surgery, then you're a little bit more limited because it's a big line scar that would go across the back of your head, and you're probably going to have to keep your hair at least a little bit of length to cover up the line scar across the back. I wouldn't recommend shaving your head with that FUT scar, although there are people out there who do it and they just don't care that their scar is visible. I know Joe Rogan has had hair transplants, and I know he had the FUT scar, I believe, and he shaves his head now and just doesn't care. But if you look at some pictures, you can see he has that line scar across the back of his head. So if you want to avoid that, obviously FUE is the superior, newer technology hair transplant is what I would say. And, these limitations with the scarring in the donor region is why pretty much everybody who you see get hair transplants, they end up keeping their hair to at least some length, to cover up that scarring and maximize the overall appearance. Although, like I said, in the best case scenarios, you can buzz your hair down really short and even shave your head, and it may not look that terrible. And there are different, remedies that you can use to, improve the appearance. For example, SMP, scalp micropigmentation. It can also be used to fill in the donor extraction areas. And they can put those little tiny dot tattoos in the open areas between the FUE extraction scars, and it can make it look like there's still a lot more hair there than there actually is, even when you buzz it down to no length or shave your head. So that's an option as well, using SMP in the donor areas. I've looked at SMP for both my donor area and as well as the top, and the sides of my head to increase the overall appearance of density. However, I haven't had it done mainly because I find it to be very expensive for what it is. I see costs, going in the many thousands of dollars for SMP tattoos on the head, and that's getting close to what I ended up paying for my real hair transplants to have real hair transplanted. So I find it to be expensive for what it is, and it's going to fade over time as well. So you're probably going to have to get it, re-inked over the years if you want to keep up with it. And I don't find that I really need it that much for my case, to have good results after my transplant. So it's not something that I'm interested in having done at this time, but it is an option out there if you're willing to pay for it, and if you need it to really increase your overall appearance of density, whether it be in the recipient area or the donor area. There you go. That's the answer of how a shaved head or a buzz cut might look after having a hair transplant. Happy to answer that question. See you again in the future. Have a great one.